Where's the setting? Where
In
is
the
she gonna
dorm.
say it?
Dorm
So in
room
my
or
head, it was like she was going to like leave to start like going to the party, and Ingrid was going to kind of like exit the room slightly after her and catch her in the hallway and show her the echo pearl, and like play it for her of what Cadence and Elsie had said.
Okay.
And basically what she was going to
Hold on, wait.
say
Hold
is,
on, pause. This is how we do this. On
okay,
Evelyn's last day, the Sunday night before the royal carriage arrives, she's got everything out of her dorm. She's got it all packed up. And she looks around the room. Astrid and Daphne are there. And Astrid and Daphne are like, we're gonna miss you, that whole thing. And they like give her hugs and stuff before they leave. And Evelyn has her trunk and a bag over her bag over her shoulder. And she looks around the room and she's like, well, you got what you wanted. I'm leaving. And she looks at you all and she says, well, some of you are worth knowing, some of you aren't. But I hope that one day when I rule all of you, I will never see you again. And she goes and she turns out of the dorm with her bag.
all right, so then Ingrid will kind of wait a second. She'll kind of look at everyone, and then she would exit and call her name. Hey, Evelyn.
Oh, hello, Ingrid.
Listen, I know you're on your way out, and I get it. I'm not really much to you, um, but here's the thing. I know you're leaving, um, and I don't know how much more I can do for you. And I'm not trying to be a spy per se. However, I was going to watch your back and a little bit in exchange for some slight help that honestly I don't think is all too inconvenient for you if you are queen one day. But see, here's the thing is
What's the boon you require? Spit it out.
I'm looking for a little bit of revenge for a little bit of insight on my part.
Revenge? You had me there. What are we doing? What are we planning?
I hold on, pause. Let me think about how I want to say this.
She looked at her nails. An idol.
I think that I was robbed of a situation that I think should have been mine, or at least acknowledged. And I think that a family should pay for it. And I know that with your power, eventually there'll be nothing to take out.
Go on. I'm liking everything you're saying, Ingrid.
Um, so the Vane family.
Yes.
Maeve is okay. I feel like she's proven herself. She's okay.
He's a
But
bit of
her
an...
father, he can rot in hell.
Oh. What dirt do you have on the veins?
He's my dad. Or my father.
Your father. This gets interesting.
Mm-hmm. And decided that I was worth nothing more than to pay my mother off to keep quiet about me being part of his family.
Sisters. Or cousins?
Stepsisters. Or half sisters.
Half sisters. Trouble in the Vane family. Ingrid, this information gleaned is very interesting. So, this revenge plan,
Hmm.
what did you have in mind?
Well, I hadn't really thought too much of the way to get revenge. That's kind of why I came to you, because I know that, as I said, you are far more powerful than I ever will be, even being associated with a vein. And so I wanted to show you this. And she pulls out the Echo Pearl and plays back the conversation of Elsie and Cadence. I was going to try and warn you before the party, to make sure that your door was extra secure. Quite frankly, I don't care what you have in there. You live your life the way you want to live your life, and you keep the secrets you want to keep. But, and she like falls silent and lets it play.
Evelyn listens to the Echo Pearl. You see just her eyes glint black from her emerald, and her brows furl, and she stops it, she twists it, and then she hands it back over, and she says, "Thank you for that." See, the thing is, these schoolgirl antics is all Cadence is ever going to have. She thinks that she is some tomboy character from the woods where her people use pine cones as currency and bathe in rivers. This is all she will have ever to sophistication and class in her horribly pathetic life as a farm girl. No, a horse girl. I was planning on letting it go, as she was keeping me on my toes there for a bit, but practice makes perfect. The party was going to be fun with or without her. But now that I see that there will be no party as I have to leave this school, be on the lookout for an invitation addressed to you and you only. I'm planning on throwing a little homecoming gala at the palace during fall break.
Okay.
We'll talk more. Just know that revenge is sweet, and you will get it if it's the last thing I do. And if you must know what was hiding in my bedroom, I was studying this black, inky ooze that Professor Kern had tasked me with since I'm so good at alchemy. This ooze has not been seen for over 450 years. It was last used by Malastair, and the reason necromancy is forbidden. It has the ability to animate not only the dead, but also fully control whatever touches it. I'm working on something. My time at Wakefield is not done. But for now, I bid you adieu, Ingrid Alvarez. Or should I say, Ingrid Vane? And that's where we'll end that.
She would smirk, nod, and head back to the
What?
room.
Bro.
I love that so much. And now we have a way to get her back.
That's so cool. I'm so glad you did that.
I
Oh,
literally was like planning that conversation in my head. Obviously, I lost a little bit of it, but
But
got it back. It's fine. I had to like think about how I wanted to like phrase
use your
it.
words carefully.
Yeah.
No, that's perfect. Oh, Evelyn loved every bit of that information. Loved it. So, yeah, and now it's a perfect out for Ingrid since you'll be a part-time player, so it's a perfect out for Ingrid to be like, oh, I'm gonna spend some time with Evie at the palace, or out with Evie, because Evie and her close knit of friends, like she has her minions, and so Ingrid could become one of her little minions. So I think that works perfectly.
I've had some serious thoughts about where I want to see her. And I can't say all of them are good. I mean, they're like good thoughts, but like
Yes.
not good intention.
Good in the sense of
Yeah.
superheroes.
Yeah.
I love it.
Not all characters have to be heroes.
Correct.
Does
That's true.
Maeve know that about Ingrid?
No.
Lauren, did you know that?
Yes.
Yes.
Spicy.
That was our secrets.
You know how the dress shop guy looked at our pictures?
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
see.
Yep.
And also hearing that voice say, there are two of you.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
That was the voice signaling that there were two sisters, two veins.
I see.
Mhm.
That's so
So-
intense.
Both of us could open Malistair's door.
Correct.
That's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
So now, when Evie comes back to school, she too can open Malistair's door with the help of Ingrid.
And she already has Malistair's ooze. Oh, that didn't sound good.
Oh,
Hey, it's better than goo.
Yeah.
Mouse
Uh.
goo.
I
Ew.
haven't decided what I actually wanted to call it, but